Britain has published a parliamentary report on Russian meddling in elections. The report on Russian influence in politics was published by political website Guido Fawkes. It mentions that there was credible open-source commentary that suggests that Russia undertook influence campaign in relation to the Scottish independence referendum in 2014. The report deems Russia a hostile power which posed a significant threat to the United Kingdom and the West across a range of fronts, from espionage and cyber to election meddling and money laundering. Kremlin has denied all these allegations of wrongdoing.
Under the Justice and Security Act, the committee must send its report to the Prime Minister for confirmation that they can be published. As has been widely reported, the Prime Minister failed to provide his confirmation that this report could be published within the standard 10 working days. And as a result, the House rose for the general election before the report could be published. There was no reason for this delay. Number 10 have said that there are only 6 days in which to look at this report. That is not true. The Prime Minister has also said, the office has also said, that it usually takes 6 weeks to actually get this confirmation. Can I also say that's categorically not true? The number 10 has also reported that it also had to go back around government for comment. Again, this is not true. It had already been through the processes. The final point is said that the proper processes hadn't been followed in the consideration of this report. Can I also say that categorically is not true? Everyone who needed to see the report in government had done so. It was now waiting for the Prime Minister to agree the report, which was sent to him on the 17th of October. The Prime Minister finally provided confirmation the day after the election, having taken a record time in doing so. However, the report can only be laid by the committee, so we had to wait 7 months for the committee to be constituted, again a record period of time. The committee met last week to agree unanimously the report would be published before the House rose for the summer recess. And I'm pleased the report has therefore finally been published today, 9 months after it was completed.
Let me start by saying that the UK is one of Russia's top Western intelligence targets. We know that Russia targets the UK, and not just to steal secrets or research. It suits Russia if there is disunity in the West. It weaponises information. Russia's intelligence services are disproportionately large and powerful, and they can act with little constraint. And the fusion between state, business, and serious and organised crime in Russia gives them further weight and leverage. Russia poses an all-encompassing security threat, which is fuelled by paranoia about the West and a desire to be seen as a resurgent great power. It carries out malicious cyber activity in order to assert itself aggressively, for example, by attempting to interfere in other countries' elections and by pre-positioning itself on other countries' critical national infrastructure, and this is an immediate threat to national security, which is why we were concerned during our inquiry to find out there is no clear coordination of the numerous organisations across the UK intelligence community who are working on this issue, and that there is a bizarrely complicated wiring diagram of responsibilities amongst ministers for no good reason. We need a simpler chain of command. We've seen that the government is now taking an assertive approach when it comes to identifying and laying blame on the perpetrators of cyber attacks, and we do welcome this. And the UK should encourage other countries to adopt a similar approach to naming and shaming. We should also be working with our allies to develop an international doctrine on the use of offensive cyber.
WION's London Bureau Chief Mandy Clark sent us this report.
is expected to suspend its extradition treaty with Hong Kong, Britain's Foreign Secretary said. It follows similar moves by the US, Canada and Australia in response to China's imposition of a tough new national security law on Hong Kong, among growing tensions with Beijing. Dominic Raab said he would announce the result of a review of the extradition arrangements with Hong Kong later today, along with a package of measures to be unveiled. And this comes after mounting tensions between China and the UK. It follows Dominic Raab accusing China yesterday of human rights abuses against their minority population, an accusation China's ambassador to the UK was very quick to deny. Mandy Clark, World is One, WION, London.